billion, B as in baboy, road fund. As Chair of the Economic Affairs Committee, I have the honor to sponsor for your kind approval Philippine Senate Resolution number 1413 entitled, quote, Resolution recommending to the Ombudsman the prosecution of the Road Board led by its chair and its secretariat led by the Executive Director for unconscionable multi-billion anomalies reported by the Commission on Audit, recommending amendment or repeal of the Motor Vehicle Users Charge Act, and in any case, recommending the creation of the Oversight Committee on the Road Users Tax. Historical background. RA number 8794, also known as the Motor Vehicle Users Charge Act, or MVUC, here I will call it the road tax, was promulgated in 2000. It is the latest successor to 3 prior laws. The road tax is the government's third largest source of tax revenue after the Bureau of Internal Revenue and the Bureau of Customs. The road tax is part of a vehicle's annual registration fee. It is paid by the vehicle owner to the Land Transportation Office. The LTO remits the fund to the Bureau of Treasury. But the fund will not be commingled with other funds. It is not joined to other monies. Instead, this specific fund is deposited under 4 different special accounts. The LTO submits a certification of the amounts deposited to the Road Board Secretariat for the monitoring of the status of the road fund. There are 4 special accounts in the general fund. First, the Special Support Fund with 80% share. Its exclusive purpose is to maintain national primary and secondary roads and to improve the drainage system. Yan ang balak nitong perang ito, to maintain roads and to improve the drainage system. Kaya hindi yan kasapi sa pera ng gobyerno na nalalathala sa ating budget. Hiwalay yan. Second, the Special Local Road Fund with 5% share. Its exclusive purpose is to maintain local roads and to provide the traffic and road safety devices of city and provincial governments. Maliit lang. Third, the Special Road Safety Fund with 7.5% share. Its exclusive purpose is to install road safety devices throughout the country. Fourth, the Special Vehicle Pollution Control Fund with 7.5% share. Its exclusive purpose is to institute programs for prevention, control, and management of air pollution from vehicle sources. As the third biggest revenue earner in our country, the road fund collects billions of pesos every year. Billion. From 201 to 209, the road fund amounts to 60.5 billion. The annual collections in round figures are as follows. Taon-taon kasi dumadami itong pera na ito. 201, 3 billion. 202, 4.4 billion. 203, 5.4. 204, 6.6. 205, 7.2. 206, 7.8. 207, 8.4. 208, 8.5. 209, 8.7. Total 60.5 billion pesos. No Congress control or oversight. The road fund is reported annually in the President's budget of expenditures and sources of financing, with which we senators are familiar because we will discuss it in a few months' time. The road fund is placed under, quote, earmarked revenue, unquote. For fiscal year 2010, the MVUC report is shown in Table B.16, Earmarked Revenue 2010 on page 224. That the road fund is an automatically appropriated earmarked revenue means that it does not need the year-by-year appropriation from Congress. Its budget is not a matter of congressional approval, but a mere matter of mathematical calculation. Biro mo, lahat ng ahensya sa gobyerno kailangan dumaan sa butas ng karayom doon sa House of Representatives at dito sa Senado. Bawat libong piso kailangan ipariwanag nila kung anong ginawa nila, pero hindi itong mga bilyon-bilyon na ito. With or without the General Appropriations Act, which we call the budget, the total revenue collected by the LTO is remitted and deposited to the 4 accounts according to the percentages prescribed by law and are then spent by the Road Board. The Road Tax Law, Section 8, expressly states that the 4 special funds established shall be distinct and separate from, and in addition to, any appropriations granted yearly to the DPWH and the DOTC, the two departments that control the road tax. Hiwalay siya talaga. Section 8 emphasizes that although the road fund is controlled by the two departments, the road fund does not form part of their respective regular appropriations in the GAA. There is no legislative discretion involved in the process of giving and spending the road fund. Congress has no control over the road fund with respect to its accounts, to its budgeting, and its implementation. In other words, distinguished colleagues of this assembly, Congress neither scrutinizes nor exercises oversight over the road funds, which from 2000 to 209 amounts to 60.5 billion pesos. Napakaswerte ng mga taong may hawak nitong pera na ito. Biro mo, ang mga marurunong tungkol sa pera dito sa Senado, wala man lang pagkakataon na magsuri o magkomentaryo tungkol sa perang ito. Kanyang-kanya. Kanilang-kanila itong perang ito. Road fund anomalies. The reality is that the road fund has annual billion peso collections which get bigger every year. For example, this 209, the collection will be 8.7 billion pesos. And yet, this amount will not undergo the annual budget deliberations and the budget processes. The law classifies it as earmarked revenue, meaning that it is either a tax or a non-tax revenue set aside in whole or in part for specific expenditures or purposes. There is no report on the breakdown expenses from the total collection of the 60.5 billion for the 9-year period. There is no full disclosure of all the road board transactions. Thus, it is not surprising that the COA over the years has noted unconscionable scandals in the use of the road fund as follows. Calendar year 204 to 208. The road fund was diverted from the specific purposes listed by law and went instead to payment of salaries, allowances, maintenance, and other operating expenses properly chargeable to the regular budget. The unlawful expenses for this period amounted to 515.50 million pesos. Calendar year 206 unlawful expenses, according to the COA, total of 136 projects for the 12th ASEAN Summit. Dahil darating ang mga dayuhan dito, kailangan daw ayusin ang mga kalye. Implemented through negotiated procurement instead of public bidding. Aba, hinawakan nila kaagad ang pagkakataon. Hindi sila nag-public bidding kung hindi negotiated procurement. 1.525 billion pesos. Bilyon. Dumating lang mga dayuhan, yumaman sila biglaan ng bilyones. Total of 63 projects were implemented at contractors' own risks without appropriate funding and perfected contracts, 766.7 million. Overpricing of street lamps in Cebu and Mandaue City, 35.5 million. Failure to deliver money from the 206 ASEAN Summit to DPWH Regional Office 7 and to District Engineering Offices, 500 million. Wow! Orgy ito ng pagnakaw ng pera. Calendar year 207 unlawful expenses. Installation of road safety devices contrary to the purpose of road maintenance under Special Road Support Fund, 76.1 million. Maintenance improvement of national road contrary to the purpose of the Special Local Road Fund, 4.8 million. Kasi binasa ko sa inyo kanina, magkanong pera mapunta sa national road, magkanong pupunta sa local road, magkanong pupunta sa vehicle pollution control. Kanya-kanyang pera yon. Hala, pinagsama-sama nila. Bali, wala lang tayong batas. Kung saan ang kursunada niya, ibibigay niya ang pera. At isipin ninyo kung magkano ang kickback sa mga proyektong na ito dahil milyon-milyon pinag-uusapan natin, bilyon pa nga yung iba. Calendar year 208 unlawful expenses, repair, rehabilitation of provincial road, contrary to the purpose of Special Road Support Fund for road maintenance of national roads, 10 million pesos. In October 208, unreconciled difference between 53.3 billion certified by LTO as collected and deposited to the special accounts in the Bureau of Treasury, as against the amount certified by the Treasury of 52.1 billion, 1.2 billion pesos. Ibang sinabi na nakolekta, iba naman ang sinabi na deposito. Saan ngayon napunta yung kulang na pera? na bilyon